Hola mis amores, welcome back to Messages from the Hierophant, brought to you by the Taurus Garden. First of all, thank you so much to all of my day ones that have been rocking with me since the beginning, and a super big welcome and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I have noticed some requests for more content and for some Spanish content, and I have been trying my absolute best to juggle the content creator cap with the mom cap, with the teacher cap, and it's a lot. So I wanted to thank all of my subscribers for your support and your patience while I try to bring you weekly content. If it's not your cup of tea, I understand. But for those of you that do see the vision and continue to rock with me moving forward, I genuinely appreciate you and you are loved. So, my disclaimer is that I'm a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything. I have an unapologetic potty mouth. I am prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get this message across. And with that being said, I've already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards prior to, so we're going to jump right in and get it cracking. All right, Gemini. So let's get these cards out. We've got the Magician, the Tower. Interesting there. Oh, the Eight of Knives. Interesting. Basket, Ace of Knives over here. Ten of Wands. And Mother of Baskets. Okay. Let's move over to make sure that everybody can be seen. Gemini, the month of September. It's really about you working hard to get what you want, is what I really hear right now. Yeah, is given very much. You gotta oh my gosh, what is that saying from the Players Club? You gotta use what you got to get what you want. That's what it is. That's what it is. You gotta use what you got to get what you want. Okay, so it seems as if the month of September is going to bring you some type of change that you yourself have manifested, whether it was unconsciously or not. So there's this energy of it was something that you didn't see coming, and it's definitely something that has kind of like giving you a bunch of shit to clean up in its path. You know, like it was something that made you very emotional and has given you all of this debris, has left all of this debris in its path. After you have really sat and thought about it and introspect, though, you realize that you brought this upon yourself. Like these emotions, everything that you're feeling, you're going to realize it's for your greater good. Everything, hindsight being 2020, you're going to be like, oh, wait, the sun is shining on me. That I'm hearing, who is that? Is that Lotto? Sunshine on me? Sunshine on me? Yeah, so let's go into the details of this sun shining on you moment, Gemini. So the Eight of Knives is a moment where you actually took it upon yourself to look at and self-reflect on exactly how you need to hold yourself accountable. And you gained a lot of clarity in this moment of what to do and what not to do moving forward in this situation. And that's where we're deciding who and what and where are we cutting things out in our lives. We could literally be cutting a place out of our life and just determining, you know what, this place is no good for me. I'm never going back to this literal location, city, neighborhood again. It's like shady. It's not good for me. I'm leaving up out of here. I'm moving on. I decided that, you know, this neighborhood or this city no longer serves me for my greater good. You know, it seems as if Gemini, you have been really in a space of being overwhelmed with life in its entirety. The nurturing you've been having to do, the caring, being the head of the household, balancing everything and all of the action that you yourself have to do in order to keep the show running in your life. And there's this energy of wanting to take a risk and do something different, but maybe not necessarily being open to doing that, because you have to be a parent, you have to nurture, you have to keep those emotions in balance. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Apologies. Okay, so because you're keeping your emotions in balance, especially when it comes to being a parent and nurturing, or having to nurture something or someone, whatever it is that you're parenting, even if it's your business, and you having to nurture your business and balance the checkbook for the business, and baby your employees and things of that energy. You're coming into a space now where, again, all of this white right here within that, you're getting emotional clarity, you're getting mental clarity on what it is that you're going to now do in order to move forward in your and how to beautify your life. Now, I'm getting the energy of October with this with the Empress here, because it's big Venus energy. So I feel like something is happening beautiful for you around the time of October. There's an energy here of new beginnings, new offerings coming into you, especially from an emotional standpoint. There could be new relationships coming in. There could be like an energy, like I say, of you guys being a little reckless, doing something out of the ordinary, Gemini, because it's almost as if you've been in a cycle of work, of making sure that everything is in your life is being attended to. And now is the time. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do something for myself. You know what? I have had enough, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to give myself a spa day. I'm going to mentally take care of myself so that by the time October rolls around, I am a beautiful, brand new individual. Okay. I am the bee's knees. I am what everybody wants. I am the sugar honey iced tea. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers for you, Gemini, for the month of September for 2024. That's for Gemini, clarifying the month of September. Okay, sunlight. Oh, the mice. So one thing about the mice are things, it's an eroding, something that's eroding away at you. It could actually even be disease. Mice deteriorate things that are deteriorating. So you also have 23, which could be the 23rd of the month. You also have 3 and 2, which makes 5. So it could be the 5th of the month. It could mean 5 days from now. It could mean 5 months from now. It could mean the month of May. You're going to have to take that how it resonates for you, Gemini. But there's an energy here of you guys, and possibly again with that 8 of Swords energy, having to sit down and recoup from some type of cold, or I'm getting fall allergies here. You have some type of collaboration in your realm that is kind of like needing to be bubbled off, meaning you need to like spare what you're saying to certain individuals. If these people can be very gossipy and very judgmental with what you have going on. And I feel as if there's this energy of you really needing to play your hand close to your chest and not let everyone know what you have going on. This isolation energy, like I say, of you really being accountable, being responsible, and taking some time out for you yourself. That's where you're going to find this peace, this this sun energy of positivity, moving on into prosperity, being a boss. There's really big nurturing energy here. So for if there is anybody's parent or female aunt energy here that is a fire sign. I mean, excuse me, it was the baskets, wasn't it? It was baskets, which is water signs. So that is your Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, who are going to be very nurturing, very understanding of what your emotions are. That female may come, into play for you this month, Gemini, but there's you closing the door on something. There's you being very clear that you need to cut something out of your life, lock it away, be done with it so that another door can open, another chapter can be in. And what I will say here, there's something regarding your boundaries and your morals that you need to stand firm on, because that is where the mice are coming in. They're coming to gossip at you and kind of maybe eat away at your character or at your reputation. And it seems as if you really need to, one, be accountable of how you've allowed these people in for them to get this narrative, but also realize that, karmically speaking, what goes around comes around. So when that door locks, you're going to be the one standing in the energy of prosperity, the energy of success, and overcoming. You're going to overcome everything that you've been going through as far as being overwhelmed and overworked and overburdened from that 10 of Wands that we had. Let's look at some energetic exchanges and energetic encounters for Gemini for the month of September 2024. Thank you, God Most High. Gemini. You've got the Great Horn. So this is your ancestors and angels, ancestors, spirit guides trying to speak to you. You need to really be listening because there's a rebirth happening here. And you've got the work of your harvest. So this is really speaking to you. And notice we have more white. So there's so much clarity going on for you the month of September, Gemini, on especially what you're doing in your finances and where you're investing your money, where you're investing your energy, seeds that you're planted that you're going to finally be able to, pick the fruit from. And it's an energy of making sure that you're saving for that rainy day. Let's talk about energetic encounters for Gemini for the month of September. Side by side. So we're balancing out our emotions. We're balancing out our masculine and feminine energies. We're balancing out, and we are any and all partnerships that we have. We're making sure that we're on one accord. You have the One of Wonders. Like I said, who is worthy to enter the energetic field of Gemini right now? Be very mindful of the information you give out and the people that you allow to disturb or infiltrate into your place and space of peace. You've got parted paths, and that is an energy of leaving what no longer serves you for your greater good and choosing a different path. I feel like Taurus got this. So if you have Taurus placements as well, I feel like this is definitely going to be speaking to you double time, because there's this energy of you needing to choose the path less taken, the path in which the unexpected path. Remember with that Tower moment. So it's like I planned my entire life to go to Howard. I wanted to go to Howard. I was going to get the scholarship to go to Howard. All my friends are going to Howard. But then boom, bam, bam, I got an offer I can't refuse at Clark Atlanta. So I'm really just going to take my ass to Clark Atlanta because it's what's best for me financially and for the long run and what that end goal is. I really hope that resonates with someone, but that's kind of the example that I can give you, Gemini. Like you have an end goal and you had a plan on getting to that end goal, but you have to look at the bigger picture, and sometimes you need to take the road less traveled in order to get there, okay? We're going to get some goddess messages. I am working really hard to get some more masculine decks. I have found some. I just got to get to a place where I can get them. So, I look forward to getting those soon. But for now, messages for Gemini. Goddess messages. Okay, and we have overall grief. Overall grief. So what we're going to do the month of September is we're going to grieve whatever it is that we have, what we've been holding on to and what we have been creating for however long it's been, that is not moving at the speed that we want it to. Or we're going to grieve the path in which we thought we were going to get someplace that is no longer a viable option for us, right? We've got the energy of betrayal. So we need to make sure that we are sitting in the feelings of that betrayal, that we have that mice energy of things just deteriorating around you, that tower energy. You're going to feel very betrayed when that happens, almost like you feel like the universe is betraying you, but you have to ride the wave. I'm not sure if you noticed in those cards that there was a lot of water around, and Spirit is saying, you know, you're going to have to become a surfer when it comes to this situation. Water. So these are your emotions splashing up on you as the situation happens, this tower moment. Like I say, think of it as like a hurricane that came up and washed all of this shit upon your shore, and you just got all of this trash and debris now that you're just left picking up the pieces. And so that's the betrayal. You feel like this betrayal, this is not how this was supposed to go. Giving and receiving. You've got divine lineage. You've got pleasure. Tap into your pleasure. You've got shame. And you've got good juju. You have the sun card there. And resistance. So we've got to let go of the energy of resisting the change that came about because you were so dead set on accomplishing something one way. Once you let go of that, you know, you're going to really go ahead and grieve the betrayal of how it is. There's an energy of the universe letting you know that once you release it, there's a giving and a receiving that's going to take place. You are a child of the God Most High. Like, you are divinely protected. Okay. So once you give into the energy of pleasure of where you are, you know, let go of the shame of not accomplishing it the way you thought you would, you know, that's where you're going to see your prosperity, that good juju really, really come into play for you. Okay, Gemini? We're going to do one last deck, which is your vibrations before we close out. Messages from God Most High for Gemini for the month of September of 2024. Okay. God Most High messages. Call on your healer guides, okay? I am healed and I am whole, and no weapons formed against me shall prosper. You're the boss. Remember that bear energy that you had? Remember that you are the boss. You are the one that runs things in your life. Remember to breathe. Fake it till you make it. Okay? Alrighty, Gemini, these are going to be the messages that I have for you for the month of September. I pray that they resonate with you, and I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets. Until next month. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If the message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.